Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. So today we will discuss about some problems like some array 1D array problems and try to solve that. This is the most asked interview questions also. So try to like do some try to solve these problems at your end also. So let's start with this video. So first problem is how to sort an array in Java. So let me create an array first. I'm creating an array and I am putting random numbers so that I can just sort this. Okay, this is my array. So there is one more method in after Java 1.9 arrays. There's a class arrays dot sort. It have sort method. If you are using this sort method, you can sort your array. Let me show you. I'm just using that, and I is equal to 0, I is less than equal to a dot length, and I plus plus. After that, just printing value of AI. Okay, save this and done this. You can see 3368. My array is sorted now. So you can use this method. But if you are starting with coding, if you have just started doing coding, so I am advised you not to do this. Try to just solve this using loops. So I am also uh, giving that example so that you will get more understanding. Like for this, I am just taking a variable index and I am giving this -1 because our index value start from 0. So I'm taking a loop here, and I is equal to 0, I is less than is equal to a dot length, and I plus plus. Inside this loop I am taking one more loop because using these loop I am just comparing values, and after that assign that values in ascending order, or you can say in sorted order. J is less than is equal to a dot length -1 and j plus plus. After that, I am putting a condition here and just assign index to I, like index is equal to I. So whatever I value is, it is assigned to index. And I'm just checking here values, like whatever value I'm getting is less than is equal to array of index, then assign that to j index. So j value is assigned to index. So let's see if a j is less than is equal to a of index. In that case, I'm just assigning j value to index. Okay, this came out from this loop, and I'm taking a temporary variable here, and whatever value I am getting, I'm just assigning this to temporary with temp, and a I'm just what I'm doing is, like, I am just swapping that value which I am getting from this loop. So AI is equal to index, and whatever index value is, I'm just giving that to index value. I'm just giving that to temp. Okay, I'm just swapping here. Like swapping is in further video I will tell you what is swapping and how to do swapping. Like I'm just swapping values here. So that's it. Our variable, our arrays get sorted. Let me just show you. That's it. So for this printing, I am taking a loop here. Int I is equal to j, I is less than is equal to a dot length, and I plus plus, and just I am printing a values here. A I. Save this and run this. You can see our array is sorted now. You want to add more values in it, like 3, 9, 9, 3, 2, 3, 4. Just save this and run this. You can see 2, 3, 3, 4, 6, 8, 8, 9. You can see this is in ascending order or in sorted array. So you can use this, or if you don't want to do this, if you don't want to do in this way, so you have a class arrays which have some methods. Using that method, you can sort your array. Like it have lots of method. Let me show you, like a arrays dot. You can see as list, binary search. There are lots of operations available for arrays class. There are lots of methods available in arrays class. You can do. You can just compare values using this. You can just change values in this. You can just copy value from a constructor to another constructor using this. So if you want to just change a range of values, then you can do this. There are lots of, you can just do R&D about arrays class and try to solve problems. So next problem is, next problem, write a program to print some values of an array. Like I want to print all the value, like whatever values I have here, 8, 6, 3, 8, 3, 9, 2, 4. I'm just want sum of array element. Okay, let me just remove this so that I'm just taking in our in array values. So so if you want, you can take this value from user. Let me show you how. There is a class present in Java, scanner class. In that class, you can take input from user. So let me show you. And there is one more thing, like you can write array in this way, or if you want, you can write this way. Like after your data type, you can put a square bracket. After that, you can mention a variable, or you can use int a. After that, you can use square bracket. So those are the same and those are valid. I'm just taking our size is 10, and some I'm just taking variable for some values. I'm just assigning to 0, and int I is equal to 0, I is less than is equal to 10, and I plus plus. After this, inside this loop, I'm just taking a scanner class, and inside in scanner, I'm just taking object as input and new scanner. What I'm doing here, like I am just creating a object of scanner class. Okay, I think you guys know this. And there is one more thing, like I have one more method, printf. Like what if you want a formatting in a string value, then you can use printf. Let me show you how to use printf. Then I inside this is also used to print, but if you want some formatting, formatted values, in that case we are using like element of and if you want to decimal value or integer value, we can use percentage %d. After that, I am just taking value of I. If you are coming from C or C++, I think you know how to do this. But in Java, we can use printf, and inside this printf, we can just formatted our text, whatever you want to show a user. Like it will get a values from the loops, like 0th index, 1 index, 2 index. This is my like you can use decimal values or integer value for d. Okay, then let's print AI is equal to input dot next int. So what I'm writing here, like this is the object of our scanner class, and after that I'm using next int. When we want an integer value, we can use next int. When we want double value, we can use double value. When we want byte value, we can byte value. If you have sort value, you want to enter a sort value, then you can use sort. There are lots of big decimal, integer, boolean, double, float, line, long. So you can use whatever your requirement. I am using here next int because I am going to take integer value. Okay, just came out from this loop, and for I'm just creating a object and just trying to fetch values, and inside this some I'm just using si. I am just using sum plus is equal to I. Okay. This is the same as if you want to write this, you can write like this: sum is equal to sum plus I. So if you want to write, you can write this. If you see, this is the same. This one is also same like this. If you want to write like this, you can write this. If you want to write like this, you can write this. These both are same. So I am just using the shortest way so that you will get more understanding about this. And what I'm doing here, what I'm doing here in for loop, like this one is called enhance for loop. I am already told you, like I will tell you after after array, like this is called enhanced for loop. Okay, just you have to take a variable. Okay, a variable, and inside that pass your object of array or list. Okay, it will get iterated. This is the same, this one is same like this. You, if you want, you can write like this is the simple for loop, like simple for loop, and this one is called enhanced for loop. If you want, you we can write like this: int I is equal to 0, I less than is equal to 10, I plus plus, and I is less than is equal to 10, we can say like a dot length. So we can write same line here, but I am using enhance for loop to tell you, like there is a loop which we can call enhance for loop. Using that loop, we can also iterate a array's value. So I am trying to print here something. So system.error.println means if you want to print a value in red color, so you can see error message. We you can see when we have any error in console, we are getting in that in red color. So if you want to print anything in red color, you can use system.out error, like this one. It will get, then your text will text will print in red color. So I am going to print, I am going for print ln, and I'm just trying to print values here. Yes, values of array, just framing sentences so that it will look good. I'm printing some values. Let's save this and run this. So what I'm doing, I'm just taking a variable in, and just I am just putting a length for this, like you can say size for this. I'm taking a variable sum in which I am just putting all the sum values. I'm performing operation, like I am taking I am taking input from user, so I'm using a scanner class. If I want to use int type of value, then I can just use next int, and I am getting AI value. After this iteration is completed, our value is stored in a variable. After that, I'm just iterating that value and just trying to sum that values. After that, I am printing that value. So let's save this and run this. Let's see. It is asking for A0 index. I am just taking 1. Okay, it is for next 2, next 3, next 4, next 5, next 6, next 7, next 8, next 9, You can see values will get printed. Sum of array 1 and 2, 1, 3 and 2, 2, 4 and 5. Then this one is 5. Like each and every iteration, it will just added your values, earlier values, and just print that. So you can see what is doing this line. Using this line, you can just format it to text, whatever you want to print. I am using element of A of percentage D. I am using percentage D here because of my values are integer or decimal. In that case, we can use print a percentage D. If you have a string values, then you have to use percentage S. So like that you can do. But you have to do print F. If you are familiar with C and C++, we are already showing just printing. We are using printf for some printf for printing values. So in Java, we can do like this way, and using this way you can just add your arrays values. You can just match values. If I'm just, let me give a little bit low size so that I need to just put little like 2 or 3 values so you will get more understanding. Oh, sorry, my cursor is get pointed here. 1, 2 and 3. You can see 1, 1, 2 plus 1, 3, 3, and 3 plus 3, 6. This is 6. Okay. So using this way, you can do your whatever you want to do, but try to do these problems at your end also so that you will get more clarity about this, like how to use 1D array and how to solve problem of 1D array. So next, move to the next problem. Let me remove this first. So next problem is write a program to read n number of values in array and display in reverse order. Okay, like I have some value and I want to just display that values in reverse order. Reverse order. So just try to, let's see how it works. So this time I'm going to use scanner class for taking size also. I'm taking size for that. Input is equal to new new scanner and just system dot in. This system dot in is responsible for input. This is like this is an input stream. Using this we can get values from user. So after that, let's save the message. Why I'm using message here? Because if it asks for value from you, then you will get no like this is also a value. If I will not write element of a0 here, you don't know like it asks for it ask for value. So after using this, it looks a little bit clear and user can interact with our system. Enter the array, sorry, array size, or you can say limit. Okay, we don't need to function here. After that, this line will get printed. After that, you will enter your size. So for taking size, I am just taking a length variable L, and I am just using input dot. This is going to be our this size is going to be integer type value. Then I am going to take next int, and after that I am creating my array 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 A is equal to new int, and my size is L. Okay, you have to pass your size. This is compulsory in array. So after that, I am just making a loop here, and I is equal to 0 and I is less than is equal to L. You can say L or a dot length, whatever you want to do, you can do. And I plus plus, and just I am printing here, like I am going to use printf because I am just doing some formatting here, like element of a is percentage d. Why am I using d? Because I am going to use a integer type of value, and after that just put comma and pass your I values. So whatever I values I am getting here, you have to pass that value after this sentence. Okay, so I'm just putting these values to AI is equal to, like, I'm taking that value into dot next int. So after this, you can enter that value which is an ith index. Okay, using this way you can take your arrays element input from user. So our next step is display that system.out.println. If I want to just print each and every line in next line, so what should I do? Slash n we can use, and display reverse order in array element. You can see we can use slash n for new line. Okay, the semicolon here. After that, we are going to just print that value using our for loop, and this is basically this loop is basically responsible for printing values, whatever values we are entering in our array. I is less than is equal to, so for sorry for and I is equal to L, and I want to print in reverse order. That's why I am just starting from last element, last index. So L minus 1. Why I am using minus 1? Because our index value is less than our real value. Like whatever value is on one position, that index is 0. That's why I am using minus 1 here. And I is greater than is equal to 0. Okay, and I minus minus, because I am starting from highest value and go to the last value. So just print that, and here we can put AI. Okay, let's save this and run this. Let me just describe this one more time. I am using scanner class for taking input from user. I am using system.in. This is like we are taking input from users. This is same line for printing value, so that you will get notified, like a user can interact with our system. So that I'm using this line, enter the array limit, it will get printed, and after that you will get your size, you will enter your size because of this line. Because I am using input dot next int, I am using next int because I am getting taking integer values. Here I am just creating my array and assigning that size to my array, because this is compulsory in array to just say tell your size. After that, I am just taking values from the user in a loop, so that these lines are responsible for taking values for an array. And when this iteration is get completed, I have a array A which have some values using this. And in next line, I'm using here, I'm using this loop for just whatever values I am getting from a user. I want to just reverse that, so I'm starting from last number to the first number. I'm just decrementing value. Okay, so I'm putting a value AI values. So let's save this and run this. Enter the limit. We have to write our limit. I am writing 3. Okay, A0. I am writing 1. One index, I have 2. And third index, I have 3. And display reverse in array element 3, 2, and 1. So you can see whatever you want to print, the output is correct, and we can use this method. So using this method, you can just reverse your whatever values you are getting from a user, you can reverse that. So try to solve more problem related to 1D array, and so that you will get more clarity about this. If you have any issue, please try to comment down. I will check and I will reply for that comment. So that's all for this video. Thank you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.